welcome back to Sydney and Starlet, and if you are new here, welcome! Enjoy the videos! So today, me and Sydney are going to be reading a little golden book. A little golden book. Great job. Disney lady. Can you say lady? And the Tramp. So let's get started. Which one's lady and which one's Tramp? Who's this? Lady. Tramp. Lady was a lucky little cocker spaniel. She had everything a dog could want. Her beloved owners, Jim Dear and Darling, had pampered her since puppyhood. They gave her the tastiest tidbits to eat and the softest bed to sleep in, and they showered her with affection. Affection. Lady returned this kindness by waking her master each morning with a gentle lick on the cheek. And while he was at work, Lady stayed close to her mistress, protecting her from possible harm. But one day, everything changed. As Lady told her friends Trusty and Jock, Darling now seemed more interested in the teeny sweater she was knitting than in her faithful friend. Lady's pals quickly put two and two together and figured out that Darling was going to have a baby! Babies are mighty sweet, Trusty the Bloodhound said, and very, very soft. Jock the Scotty added, Why, a wee babe is nothing but a bundle of trouble, an unfamiliar voice chimed in. The voice belonged to a scruffy stranger named Tramp. Though Tramp had no family of his own, he seems to know quite a lot about babies, and none of it was good. Take it from me, Pigeon, Tramp told Lady. A human heart has only so much room for love and affection. When a baby moves in, the dog moves out. Although Tramp's words worried Lady, she couldn't believe that her family would ever be unkind. And once the baby was born, Lady saw just how wrong Tramp had been. For not only did Lady still have her family's love, she now had one more person to cherish and protect. Everything was fine until Jim Dear and Darling decided to take a short vacation. Don't worry, old girl, Jim Dear told Lady before they left. Aunt Sarah will be staying here to care for you and the baby. But Aunt Sarah soon made it clear that she did not like dogs at all. To make matters worse, she had brought her two nasty cats along. Lady watched helplessly as they wrecked the living room and terrorized the goldfish and the bird. When the cats headed upstairs, however, Lady sprang into action. She raced ahead to stop them before entering the nursery. The nasty creatures tried to run by her, but Lady stopped them in their tracks with a threatening growl. Growl. A growl was like grrr. Can you say grrr? Grrr. Aunt Sarah heard the commotion and poked her head out of the nursery. She took one look at Lady growling and two cats sniveling, and she ran to protect her pets. Oh, my precious pussies, she crooned, and scooping the cats up in her arms, she carried them gently downstairs. Then Aunt Sarah dragged Lady off to the pets. What does this say? Pets? Store. Pet? Store. Pet store. I want a muzzle for this vicious beast, she told the sales clerk. I have just the thing, the clerk replied, placing one of the awful contraptions over the struggling dog's face. In desperation, poor lady ran out of the store. Outside a park of stray dogs began to chase her. Horns blared and tires screeched as the lady raced blindly through the streets, across the railroad tracks, and into a strange and scary part of town.
God.
Can you say town?
God.
Town. Poor lady. Her heart pounding, lady ran on with the strays yapping at her heels. Just when she felt she couldn't take another step, a brown ball of fur rushed to her side. Biting and barking, Tramp fought off lady's attackers until every last one had turned tail and slunk away. Tramp helped Lady remove the hateful muzzle, and then she told him her tale of woe. Poor Pidge, he said when she finished the story. You sure have had a terrible day. What you need is a night out on the town to cheer you up. Tramp led Lady to a quaint little Italian restaurant. There had shared a delicious plate of spaghetti and meat?
Wait.
Balls.
Buzz.
Now put them together. Meatballs.
Buzz.
Meatballs. While musicians serenaded them with a romantic
Good.
tune.
Good.
Tune. Tune is like music playing. It's like a nice little tune. After dinner, Lady and Tramp took a moonlight stroll. When they came to a patch of wet cement, Tramp scratched a big heart in the middle and placed one of his paws inside it. Lady did the same. A silvery moon was high in the sky when the two tired dogs finally snuggled up under a tree and fell fast asleep. Asleep. When they awoke the next morning, Lady was horrified to realize she had spent the whole night away from home. "Ah, Pidge," Tramp said, There's a big wide world out there just waiting for us. Why go back at all?" "Because my family needs me," Lady replied, "and I need them. Besides, who will protect the baby if I'm not there?" Tramp had no answer for that. He simply bowed his head in defeat, and even though Lady was sad to leave Tramp, she could hardly wait to return to her family. But when Lady got home, an angry Aunt Sarah was waiting for her. "I have a special place for you now," Aunt Sarah snapped as she led Lady to a doghouse in the backyard. "This should keep you out of trouble," she said, chaining Lady to a stake in the ground.
What?
In the ground. That night, Lady was moping around the yard when a big rat scurried out of the woodpile, scampered up the porch railing, and darted into an upstairs window. "That's the baby's room," Lady cried. She dashed forward but was jerked to a painful halt by her chain. Lady barked frantically to attract Aunt Sarah's attention. Aunt Sarah finally appeared at the back door, but only to yell at Lady. "Stop that racket," she said, before slamming the door again. Just then, Tramp raced into the yard. He had heard Lady barking and had come to help her once more. "There's a rat in the baby's room," Lady said, and with no thought for his own safety, Tramp ran inside to get the rat. Tramp reached the nursery in the nick of time. The baby lay sleeping in the crib, and the rat was ready to pounce. Tramp struck first. Fur flew and furniture fell as dog and rat tore around the room. The rat was fast and fierce, but he was no match for
Wag.
Tramp. That's a huge rat. Oh, I hear an airplane outside. By the time Aunt Sarah burst in, there was no sign of the rat, just Tramp and the topsy-turvy room. Aunt Sarah thought that Tramp had been after the baby, and she quickly called the dog catcher. "Don't come back, you vicious brute," Aunt Sarah warned as Tramp was carried off to the
Wait.
pound.
But.
Pound. As soon as Lady explained what had happened, Trusty and Jock took off after Tramp. They chased the dog catcher through the dark and stormy night. When a taxi appeared out of the fog, the dog catcher's horses reared up and his wagon toppled over. Jim Dear and Darling were in the taxi. They had come home and discovered the rat. It was clear then that Tramp had been protecting the baby, and they went after him. He was a true hero.
Yeah.
Hero. A hero is someone who saves the day. Jim Dear and Darling decided to take Tramp into their home. "This is where you belong," Jim Dear told Tramp. "You're part of our family now." And soon, Lady and Tramp had a family of their own. 3 pretty pups who looked just like their mother, and one mischievous scamp who clearly took after his
Father.
father. The
And.
end. So that is it for today's video, everyone. We really hope you all enjoyed it, and we will see you all next time.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. This is where Sydney picks out her most favorite page in the book. You want to pull it up more so we can see what you're doing? Sydney, keep pulling it down. I'll hold it. Oh yeah, the hands of approval. I approve of this page too.
What you doing?
I don't know his name. I don't know which one's Rich. I like this page because this is when, what was their names? Something Darling. Jim Dear and Darling were in the taxi. Alright, I like it because that's when they found out that there was a rat in there. So Tramp was the hero, and so then they ended up rescuing Tramp. Bye-bye!
Bye-bye.